How's it going, everyone? Jiivita here with another Let's Play episode. Let's see, last episode we did some chiseling work on the shop, and yeah, that was about it. We got some precise chisels, picked up the chisel epic, and did, like I said, some detailed chisel work. I meant to get some, what was it, machined iron on the way, so apparently I forgot to do that, or either that, maybe I hid it from myself, who knows. I do all sorts of crazy things like that. But let's come over here and at least get some more on the way. So there's the machined iron. I don't anticipate needing a whole lot of this. I wanted to use this kind of like support brackets or something like that for the roof of the shop. So I guess I can do maybe 150. How about 200? Yeah. Why not? So we can do 250 of that. We could also, that's actually not a bad idea. Let's see here. So compliments of Savior prompted by Zacharo. I did, whoa, that's strange. Huh, that is really weird. So my ping isn't anything unusual, but oh my goodness, what in the world? So it's acting like I have a bad connection, but it's not saying I have a bad connection. Oh, it popped up into the 200s MS. That is kind of crazy. I think it kind of stabilized out. Okay. Moving along. But yeah, this was kind of prompted by Zacharo, and then Savior put up all of this stuff in that build over there for me, basically, and gave permissions to Jiivita, so I had a kind of a fun time of like logging in on Jiivita, getting the stuff, and then logging in onto Dulce Vita, because they're on different accounts, to try to pass this stuff off. But we have all sorts of goodies here, and one of which was actually something I was getting ready to forge. But instead of trying to forge a loop magnet, because this is not only a max loop magnet, but it has the light source radius on it as well. So that is really nice. Not to mention, look at 24 advanced compactor power coils. So if you missed the last episode, I was talking about this. What I'm going to do to kind of prevent basically everything kind of coming to me easy, so to speak, is that I'm going to actually essentially buy this stuff, but instead of essentially buying it from Savior, I'll be paying it forward. So I'll put up like maybe a request basket, buying a piece of dirt for the value of this stuff. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my best to, like, because naturally I'm going to have to record this and then edit, and so in other words, I don't want to put up the shop stand until the episode goes live, or at least as close to as possible. I might even like hide some of this stuff, so it might be really hard to find these shop stands if you don't watch the video. So in other words, it's kind of a thank you to my viewers, or if you're just insanely lucky to stumble across the basket, then, well, you know, free coins basically. But definitely interested in this loop magnet light. The power coils would be amazing for being able to compact coal. I wonder how much power we need to start compacting coal, because I have a ridiculous amount of coal built up that's just waiting to be compacted. So that's only 500 power, so that would be 2 coils. Let's see here, that would be at least 4 coils. And so that would be, what, 8 coils? Because 300 times 8, or 3 times 8 is 24, yeah, so that would be 2400 power. So yeah, so 4 coils times, I think the going rate, or at least the price I was paying earlier for coils, was 2,500 times, what did I say, 8, so that would be 20,000 coins. That is actually within my reasonable limits, so I could certainly set up a shop stand to buy said stuff all at once, or maybe I could piece it out per coil, so there's more opportunities for players to find it. I'm not really sure. We'll see. I'll figure it out. But I think the first thing I'm going to be after is this. The problem is I have no clue what this would be worth. I mean, that is no small amount of forging to get both of those things. And so yeah, it does have action speed, but that's not really, that wasn't targeted. It would have been kind of, if you're going to go all out, you would have done durability, but that's kind of excessive because you really shouldn't be using this. It's just going to be like accidental uses that's going to wear on the durability. But I mean, I have loot magnets from the very beginning of the game that are like stoned and are still hanging out, so they last essentially forever. So yeah, if I can figure out what that's worth. But we were going to, we already did get the machined iron. Was there something else? We can maybe work on making some silver alloy because we have all of this lovely silver over here. So silver alloy, that's going to be iron. Yes, very nice. But my general idea for this episode is to actually work on, I wanted to kind of switch it up a little bit, do something other than building for a little bit, kind of break up the content a little bit, but to maybe go mining, because I've been talking about doing some objectives. Oh, ran out of spark. Okay. So I've been talking about maybe trying to do the objectives a little bit because I've never really paid attention to them very much. And the one objective I was looking at actually kind of wants me to go mining. So it's like, well, 2 birds with 1 stone. Like who can hit 1 bird with 1 stone? But yeah. What am I doing? I just thought of something I wanted to do, and now I just completely forgot what I was gonna do. So, fun times. Oh, maybe we can quickly, because I want a changing chisel. We have, is there really a difference between these? Not really. So, I don't use the copper too often. Oh, we don't need the hammer in there. So, what? Flexibility 50. Wow, okay, the iron is more flexible than the copper? That seems a little backwards. Okay, so let's grab out an iron chisel since it's going to make our life a little bit easier as far as forging. However, changing chisel is going to be super easy. For some reason I thought I should have more. Oh. So the chisels in general are harder to forge for some reason. Anyway, it shouldn't make much of a difference. Didn't we? I thought did we have power? Oh, we do have some power on here. Okay. It's like, I'm pretty sure we got some coils. So, for what we're going to be doing, we want to make a changing chisel. So that's going to be the effect gum for the transmutation boon. We can use a longevity gum to maybe get some extra durability on there. And then honestly, we don't care about what the third boon is. We have a variety of stuff here. So yeah, that should be good for our purposes. It won't be the fanciest changing chisel out there, but it will be adequate. Let's see here. Start off by applying the effect gum. I think maybe, how about 2 effect, 2 longevity? And then we can always put on more longevity later once we get the effect boon that we want. And a nice little tip is if you don't want to sit here and watch the entire animation, you can just close it, open it back up, and it skips it. So really nice for applying gums, just because nothing really important is happening. When you're doing the compounds, however, it's kind of nice to watch that from time to time to see exactly what's going on. So we got unstable, that's going to be 200, that's going to be 100. Oh, that's pure boon. What do we have here? Oh, we got the draining boon. Very nice. That's going to do Yeah, we can do 100, 200, or 400. And it's going to be 163%, so it's actually going to be, what, 400 or 200? I don't know. Mental math has failed me, but, so we could just go from here, but let's go ahead and get some of this on here. So, there we go. And let's start off with the draining boon compound, because that does the 400. So it's going to give us a little bit of quirk points, not that big of a deal, theoretically. If we get something that's inconvenient, well, it is a changing chisel. It's not, we're going to be like running around with this equipped all of the time. So perfect, there's the transformation right there. This seems awfully loud to me. Let's see what the audio, Master 5 sound effects S? I thought that's what my other account is set to, but okay, so let's just kind of keep going, and so that's practically halfway filled up already. It'll be kind of interesting. Usually I use a fate paste, and that will kind of help the slider while it's almost leveled up. So let's see here. This can hold 1,000. How much are we actually getting? But yeah, this is gonna roll first. Oh, and it rolls first, but then you still get the points, and I didn't see how many, but it did fill it up all the way. Oh, very nice. So we got an extra 800 durability already. And I don't see any reason why it shouldn't just keep going. Okay, so it does, 400 plus, okay, so 650. So that's gonna more than halfway fill up this bar. And so now, since we missed, we can actually come up here and pull down our Boon 1 compound, so we're not getting extra debuffs, which doesn't really matter. We can't do anything about those. But these will only use stability, so we're saving our vigor and won't be wasting the boon points. And they're cheaper. And hopefully, nice, 163. Okay, so we're gonna get nice on the icy ground. That is not a bad one to have. Okay, so we got the loot magnet, even though we have the 3 gums to go to that. I mean, any moment now that should fill up, so I'm not really worried. We have plenty of resources down here. So let's do some more draining boon compounds. Really power up this bar. Yeah, I guess really as far as the quirks, we can't do anything about them, but again, this is a changing chisel. It's like we're going to be equipping it just a little bit here and there. So, and when your citizen's belly is full up, reduces energy use but increases energy when low on hunger. So yeah, that sounds like a good one. As long as you're full, it'll have reduced energy use, so that's a really good one as well. And we can swap out, use a lesser boon compound so we're not wasting points. And you may not even power up a quirk altogether, so very nice. We got that. So at this moment we could just stop, but we could also keep going and either power up more of this magnetic collector or the heavy duty or durability boon. So we certainly have all kinds of resources, so it really just depends on how much of these items we want to invest into this tool. So right there, we've already doubled our durability because this has a base of 800. So, but this stuff is not too expensive, so I don't see any reason why we shouldn't keep going. So far the quirks we have, they're either good or they're not going to hinder us in any way. Oh, I used the wrong compound. Oh well. Yeah, these three that I'm using, they kind of look a little too similar. Especially this pure boon and this draining boon. It might as well be the same color. Okay, so we did get up to rank 5, so that's going to give us 1800 durability. And since we have this longevity boon, ooh, that sinking feeling, that's kind of interesting. That can be useful in certain situations. Probably not in any situation we'll actually be using this chisel, but we could bring it along for farming purposes, if we happen to get that one at least. Okay, so now we can swap out for the pure boon 1. Oh wow, that's kind of ridiculous. Like, nope, you're not gonna push any points in even though you didn't miss. It's kind of imperceptible even where those points went, but there we go. So, yeah, I don't really see much of a point in... Well, I mean, we could use the unstable, but even that... I mean, this is going to do 163, which, yeah, that's decent enough. You could still get unlucky and not push anything in, but yeah, there we go. Perfect. So now we're below halfway, so the draining boon compound should be worth it. Starting to get low on stability, still have plenty of vigor. Yeah, it's so ADHD on the quirks that I'll be surprised if we actually fill one up. It's possible, but ooh, we're up to rank 7. It would be worth it to use, yeah, the draining, so yeah, we should be able to very easily get this up to 8 unless it goes into the magnetic collector, which that wouldn't be horrible to have either, but ooh, there we go. Okay, so just almost have the water one, that sinking feeling that allows you, it gives you extra breathe time underwater, but also makes you sink faster, so it can help you get down underwater faster, but also makes it harder to swim up. So, but you can certainly equip it, get down really fast. It does reduce it reduces how fast you lose your breath. So very nice. So it's not like you lose your extra breath as soon as you unequipped it. Okay, so I think we'll probably just call it here. It's probably going to take several, a couple of bars maybe to even rank this one up, because each rank it requires more and more points, and we really only have enough stability to do maybe 2 more rounds. So I think if we keep going, we might fill this up a little bit, but we'll probably just end up wasting items. So let's go ahead and use our setting resin. That's going to, well, set it or finalize the process. Ooh, I got a Steve achievement, my first forged item. But of course you all probably can't see that. There we go. Like the achievement said, first forged item, 2,400 durability, changes block type, so we'll be able to change iron into copper, cycle the wood and stone through all the different variations, so kind of unlock some extra building options. Particularly handy for the stone and wood because you maintain the same color, but you're cycling through the textures, so very nice. I think that's probably enough crafting. Let's switch back over to Jiivita and see about, I think it wants us to do some kind of goofy things like acquire a stone hammer. So we'll have to craft a stone hammer and maybe some, oh yeah, it wants us to get warp conduits. Just kind of silly things like that. Wow, okay. I'm still trying to figure out... Oh, well, now it's snowing. It was raining on the other character. It's basically night on both. I'm still kind of confused why sometimes it's night for my crafter, daytime for Dulce Vita, and then seems like the weather's a little bit different every once in a while. Like, it shouldn't really do that. Let's get rid of these decorative... Here. Yeah, this is the refinery, so can dump that there. Okay, so we might... I don't know, we might even have to pick up a new hammer. Unless we go mining on like a low-level planet. But let's... We certainly try to buy a stone hammer, but I don't think anybody honestly tries to sell stone equipment. So... But we're going to need stone, sticks, and leaves? I think my leaves are over here. Maybe. I thought. Oh, did one of my... Maybe my surface gatherer ran off with my leaves, or are the leaves in here? Been too long. It's just trunks. Oh, I mean, I only need to craft one of these things. Let's just find my totem and get some leaves. Find something that's, yeah, not beaconed. And I honestly don't remember how many leaves. It's been a while since I crafted stone equipment. But, and yeah, that'll just be in a crafting table. Oh yeah, I'm missing stone, and apparently I'm having a little bit of connection issues this morning. At least to the European servers, so I need rock. Oh, we got... Or stone, rather. We have stone in excess. Yeah, I'll just take the whole stack. But, maybe... Here we go. Stone hammer on the way. Okay, so it's 4 leaves. 4 leaves, 4 sticks, 4 stones. That's pretty simple. Take 20 some odd seconds. We also need some warp conduits. So that's going to be actually just regular old rock. And is it leaves or... I think it's wood, actually. Let's see here. I don't care for this silk yellow. And what did I say? Wood, maybe? Or trunks? There we go, there's some, both trunks and timbers, so we'll get it one way or the other. I could handcraft this, but I don't know, it doesn't really make much of a difference. There we go, got our 2 warp conduits. Guess it's probably going to have us use those later on, so... Ooh, actually got quite a few amethysts. Yeah, I got most of the stone from Bezo Verona that I've been using to craft or level up my surface gatherer. There we go, got that completed. Also wants us to apply to join a guild. I guess they just recently added that because, yeah, I'm already part of a guild. So, oh, equipped in place warp conduits. Open a warp to your beacon. Oh, I guess it's trying to get me to return home. This is goofy. I thought it wanted us to equip. Oh, it wanted equipped in place. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that was the mountain high, cave deep, so it kind of guides you through the process of figuring out how to mine for things. Like, oh, some things are up high, some things are down low. And I guess I had already done all the mining stuff. Okay, new objectives. Mapping the world. On the hunt down, what is this one? Defeat wildstock, harvest, defeat stout, spitters, cook food in furnace, consume cooked food to restore energy. Alright, that sounds easy enough. Maybe we won't end up mining. Craft copper bars in furnace. Okay. Why not? Okay. Do we have So yeah, that's cooking earth yams. How many? Because we don't have the crafting skills on this one. How many is it? 2 copper bars. 2 copper bars. It wants some glass. That's going to be 8 sand, 8 of the other stuff. Silty soil. Do we have sand? We should. I knew where it was before I moved all my stuff. Oh, here we go. That's gonna be 8 of... That's the silty. Where is... Perfect. Yeah, I can be mildly organized every once in a while. Let's go ahead and stop that. Guess we'll just kind of wait on that. There we go. There's our 2 copper bars. Oh my goodness. Earth yam's taking forever. I guess I could actually... just got finished. It's like I could have put it in here since the copper bars were finished. That actually reminds me that we are out of spark. Oh yeah, it's in the compactor. Let's do, how about 200? Shouldn't really need spark anytime soon, but we can at least spread it out a little bit. Good enough. That'll allow it to go in just a little bit faster, because like each one of those slots will burn a piece of fuel, so instead of just doing it one piece at a time, if it's all in one slot, it'll do several pieces at a time, up to however many of those things you have connected together, the spark generators. There's 1 piece of glass. We need 4. And it actually wants us to defeat Wildstock. I don't know why I had beacon view on. So. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, so we're up to 3. Oh yeah, we got a loot magnet. We don't have to harvest them the old-fashioned way. There we go. So we just need 1 more. I think it really wants us to just go after the small ones. And later on it's going to want to do the large or the stout. Because, yeah, now it wants us to... Oh, but it already tracked it. Very nice. I was afraid, like, oh, kill your stout wild stock or your regular wild stock, and now you have to do it all over for the stout. Just need 2 more. Here we go. And somebody. Perfect. Okay, now we just need 5 spitters. I haven't seen any spitters around lately. Usually they're like swarming me. Of course, on this planet they ignore you anyway, so... I wonder if it's going to want stout spitters next. I don't remember seeing that, but... I guess I could pay attention to the compass. These are all wild stock. Oh, just kind of go exploring a little bit. Really, we'll run on to another... There we go, here's somebody. Wild stock, spitter! He's even got some buffs on him. There's that extra HP, speed, and something else. Here we go. Now, okay, now it wants us to cook and eat. And glass should be ready, so... Oh, okay. Looks like Vita Loca's beacon is getting low. I don't think there's anything valuable in that beacon. I might just let it burn out. What was I doing? Okay, we can cook some food. Just says cook food. Okay, we can cook food. How much cooked food? 1? I can do 1. Okay, let's grab our... Oh yeah, we already had 2. So now it wants us to craft an atlas in the workbench. Okay, cooked food, consume cooked food, craft atlas, and apply to join a guild. Ooh, maybe you can hop over to... I think New Leyden has a guild book somewhere. Okay, so I just got back from New Leyden. I might kind of cut the trip out because, well, I didn't find the guild book, and I didn't feel like spending a whole bunch of time looking for it. It's probably in some other painfully obvious location that I'm just simply overlooking, so we'll eventually kind of stumble across a guild book and get it done. But, let's grab out... I mean, well, we actually already have some food anyway. Like, yeah, this is kind of why I usually ignore the objectives, because, yeah, I already know how to do all this stuff, and usually I've already done it by the time it wants me to do it. Oh yeah, we can grab out our atlas. Should be done by... Is it really? It's not done? Oh, that's right, it's, okay. I guess that will be for another time. Because, yeah, that's going to be 16 minutes just to get past, because we could, like, send this to the top, but then still, I guess we could cancel it and then restart it. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Not that big of a deal. We get all the spark back, we get the items back, it's not like we lose anything, just other than the crafting time that we had already used for it, basically. But let's see here. I guess we can... We'll need a request basket. I do want... I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. And I guess we can put the old loot magnet there for maybe somebody else to use. Because, yeah, this is going to be really a nice quality of life to be able to have my loot magnet and my light source out at the same time. I can even put this gleam lantern about kind of a decorative type thing, maybe with the refinery. Yeah, with the other gleam. And that way my crafter can have a decent light source. Because it's kind of dark around here. I need to make some either torches or maybe put some gleam around. And nice. It's like, maybe it's already been a minute. Okay, so equipped and use the atlas to synchronize it to the current world. Acquire warp conduits 2. Oh, it wants us to make 2 more warp conduits. Oh, it was already unable to craft. Okay. I can craft all sorts of things. Let's see here. 1, 2. Very nice. Yeah, it wants us to synchronize, so it's hard to say. I think I already have an atlas for this planet, but ooh, nice. So yeah, the atlas has been upgraded. It's now closer to your, or it's, yeah, closer in your face, so it's bigger in other words, and you can see all of the awesome icons. So use atlas to locate and collect ore. It already showed us how to go mining. I guess now it has to show us how to use the atlas. Put that in there. Okay. I guess we actually have to go get ore. Oh wow, so the atlas was like, what's the term? Night blinding or I don't know. Shine like a, yeah, because everything gets really dark because I'm looking at the really bright atlas. That's kind of crazy. Guess we need a decent hammer. I mean, we have the AoE hammers. That's a little overkill for our purposes. Find, here we go. This should get the job done. Should be a cave down here somewhere. Always nice to have coal. There we go. And copper. Oh, there's tech remnant. Not that oh, there we go. Aha. Find a new region using the atlas. Oh, okay. Let's return the sanctum. That should bump me up to the surface since I'm in such a low ceiling, or under a low ceiling. And oh, that's my let's do that. Here's Gillis. So oh, perfect. There's like this nice big black splotch over here that's an undiscovered zone. It's really not that far at all. Oh, and it's like right... I've been wondering what this thing is over here. Like, this is kind of insane looking. It is like front and center in this zone, so... Can I reach? Reach! Ah! Project 4. Okay. Wow, that's a... It's just like goes on for miles. Yeah. Oh my. Okay, so... Ooh, okay, so we got leaves up here, another walkway. Did we already? No, we haven't discovered a zone near south. Oh, got it. Perfect. Ooh, and we got... Okay. There's like some trees that's regenerated over there. Looks like a little bit of crafting. Interesting. So yeah, none of this is actually plotted where I'm standing. I mean, my feet are plotted, but I can literally place a block right there. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, it made us bring the warp conduit so we can warp home for free. And since we have them, we might as well use them. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I was turning on plot view to check out that build. So it still wants us to apply for a guild. We'll get that later. Oh yeah, J. It's like I'm not used to hitting this button. Better together. Oh, that's the... Okay, New World Order, Tier 3 core objective. N. So it wants us to acquire warp conduits. Craft fresh vital essence. Oh, this is gonna kind of guide us through the process of leaving the planet. So we kind of already know how to do that. But metal bars and yeah, so that's gonna be for the warp augment. I guess we can go ahead and at least get that started. And any metal bar? Okay, we got lots of iron. Say 4. We need fresh vital essence. Oh, we need 5 metal bars. It's the vital essence that we need. There we go. We should have... Remember where my extractor is. Oh, it's like almost broken. Let's see here, is that... Yeah, that is all ancient vital. Maybe it is... Well, it should be in the extractor for crafting forge goods. Really wouldn't use it anywhere else. I guess we'll just have to craft some more. How about... Steak works pretty good. Where's my food items? Well, creature blood works too. Milk gland, hide, tallow, bone, raw meat, viscous blood. Wow, I got lots of stuff from it. Here we go. Naturally, last one I look. So yeah, that will be, we only need 4, that's 6. Take a couple of minutes. Apparently that needs to be repaired. Yeah, I guess I just used up all of my vital essence making the forge items. We'll need to make some more of that here pretty soon. Not to mention repair this poor extractor. It is like dead in the water. Just about. Got a little bit of fight left in it. Not a whole lot. Okay, so where'd it go? There we go. There's our vital essence. Now we can jump over what? Yeah, craft warp augments at a workbench. So this is, I don't feel like canceling yet another one of those, so I'll just, we'll do that maybe next episode. But I think what I'm gonna do is, oh, perfect. We got this right here. It is empty, right? Yeah. There we go. So, where can I put this? Because I don't want to put it in my shop area just yet, because I honestly don't own the shop area. And Ania, I don't think she would do anything, but I don't know, it just seems like I should put it somewhere where I own. And I think I'm going to kind of hide this one for my viewers. So I need the plot thingy. The beacon plotter, there we go. Should be right here. Did I drag all of them over to the other beacon? I think I did. Okay, so let's take a look at this. I mean, this is gonna be, yeah. How about... I think I'm going to do at the base of one of these trees, kind of behind all the storage, because, you know, somebody just passing through, why would they look right here? So, go ahead, place that down. Let's have it request, what do we have here? How about a piece of tallow? That's pretty easy to acquire. Just kill just about any of the creatures in the area. We're going to set the price. So this is going to be essentially buying my loot magnet / flashlight. I'm not really sure what they're worth. I'm going to guess at least 5,000 coins. So... oh, so that's going to cost me 5,500 coins because of the tax. Yeah, I think that's, I mean, that's a reasonable amount, I think. They're not too hard to craft, so... but, suppose I could do a little bit of market research. So, I'm going to, before this, or just before this episode go live, or at least as close as possible, put the coins into this basket, so somebody will actually be able to sell this. But at least it's kind of set up for the time being. Okay, so that will do for that. Okay, so that was kind of an interesting, I don't know what we did. A little bit of crafting, we did some of the objectives, and rambled on about loot magnets and power coils and basically all of the free stuff over here that came from Savior and Zakaro. So, I guess it could be Zakaro. Not really sure. But anyway, this was Jiivita. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more like this, and if there's anything you didn't like, please let me know down below. Also, if you like my channel and want to get cool perks, check out my Patreon page. Until next time, peace.